Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna be doing my TBR this month, for the month of July, and I know that I joke saying this is gonna be a short MBR, TBR. It will literally be the shortest of the short this month, for me anyway, because I really am going to be knuckling down with getting through some books that I'm doing for judging things. So I'm judging the BBMYA, and the next round is going to be announced on the 19th of July approximately. So I need to get my vlog up for the first round of that and then start the second round. I will also be doing trying to do some trial chapters for Spiffbo 10 and Spiffno, and I have a few books to read for Booktours that I want to focus on, and they're all physical. So I am going to be just giving you the TBR that I'll be using to get through the month of July, which will be all readathon prompts, because the lovely Becca for the Becca Fowl, you all should know who she is by now. If you don't, I will always leave people I discuss link below, and I'll leave her channel linked below. But she is doing a readathon based off of Six. Six is her favourite musical. I don't know how many times she's been to see it now, but a lot. I'm sure it is double digits, so I'm really excited for this. I'm not taking part in any other readathon. I'm gonna just take it easy, and the books that I'm reading, I've tried to make sure fulfill these prompts. So there's 7 prompts. Obviously there's 6 queens, 4. So there's 6 queens, and then there's ladies in waiting. So this month I will be doing an indie pick for my usual, like, for my list, and I won't be doing a series pick because some of the books I'm reading are in date, so they have only just come onto my shelves, but they will be going straight off my TBR basically. But I will be going through my existing indie books because I just want to focus on these, and with July being how it's being, I don't want to put another indie book on my TBR just to not read it. If I pick up things up off my TBR naturally, then I will obviously let you know in the vlogs. Anyway, I'm gonna dive into the TBR. Let me just get my spreadsheet up. I am doing my 12 books, 12 prompts. I did do a clip earlier in the month for that, and I'll explain in that clip, which I'll put in here. Hi. Ooh. Hello friends. This is gonna go in my July TBR, but I'm spinning it now so that I can let Becca know what if our book comes up. I know that a lot of my friends do their TBRs a lot earlier than me, so I'm gonna spin now so I can, if I get Becca's, I can let her know which one I get for 12 books, 12 prompts. So we're just gonna spin and see. Who did we get? Gem? Have I not already done Gem? Bear with, I'm gonna check. I'm sure I've already done Gem. Nope, I didn't. I'm lying to you. So Gem, I've got confused with the reading books my friends recommends videos, so I haven't picked Gem yet. Gem's pick was Bunny, and the prompt was pick a book out of your comfort zone. So I'm gonna have a think about that and see. The first in the prompts, the first prompt is Aragon, a book in a series, a book that's first in the series, should I say, sorry. And I'm choosing Fogbound by N.G. Alexander. I'm reading this for the book tour that me and Chels run. We run book tours for indie authors. I will leave our socials linked below, but this is going on tour in July, and I've signed up for it. It is a physical read, so I'm going to need to get cracking with this ASAP, but I'm really excited for this. The next prompt is Boleyn read a book that everyone is talking about, and I may be cheating, but I'm stretching this prompt. So I've picked Dragon of the Veil by Nick Snape. This is a book that a lot of people have been talking about because it's a book that we're also doing a tour for, but also Nick knows how to promote himself. Nick has seriously been like pounding the pavement with this promo and telling every man and his dog, and I love that. I love when you can genuinely see the author's like hyped for the book. Angie Alexander, Nick, has also done a lot of promotion, but I'm using this for first book in a series. I could have switched these around, but either or, I'm getting them both on my TBR. I'm also really excited for this, but it is thinner, which helps me out a lot. The next one I have an audiobook for, and it's Reader Friend's favourite. Now, I don't know if this is a favourite necessarily, but it's one that Jem really loves, and it's also the 12 Books, 12 Prompts pick. So I picked Bunny by Mona Awad. I will be listening to that on audio, and if I like it, I will eventually purchase a physical copy. But I can also put the prompt and the book for Jem together, because the prompt was a book out of my comfort zone. I was going to choose a different book for that, but I can use the same one. So the Bunny is going to be the book and the prompt for Jem's pick. So I'm not missing out on my 12 Books, 12 Prompts. I still get that in there. And it's just like 2 birds with 1 stone. It's great. Next up is Cleves, a book that has had a change of cover. Sorry, Bunny was for Seymour. This one is for Cleves, a book that has a change of cover. Now, it hasn't had a change of cover, but the US and UK editions do have different covers. So you could technically say it has a change of cover. And it's going to be You With A View by Jessica Joyce. I have been told by Chloe, I don't know how many times now, that I need to read that. Among other things that Chloe and Megan recommended, You With A View has been on my radar for at least a few months now. And whenever I mention that I've read something else that Chloe likes, she's like, but you need to read You With A View. And also The Pairing, but I'll read The Pairing when that comes out. But You With A View. So that is on there. I don't have a physical copy or ebook copy of that yet, but I will be getting a copy in some way, shape or form, and that will be getting read. Next up we have Howard Read an Underrated Book, and for this I've chosen Heroes of the Empire. This is by Isra Azizi. This is another indie book that we're doing a tour for, but this hasn't been promoted as much and isn't as well known as the other 2 books that I'm reading for Booktours. So I also get, this means I also get another book tour book in, but I also get to promote an underrated author, an underrated book even more. Whether I enjoy it or not, it will appeal to some people's taste. So there we go. That's what I'm doing for that. And I would say the majority of indie books that I read and have on my shelves are more underrated. You'll get your people like Ryan Cahill, Michael R. Miller, that are sort of, and like Roger Hayes, that are sort of more well-known indie authors, but I think this is good. This is what I'm doing. And I'm sure Becca won't care. She'd say stretch the prompt as much as possible, so I'm just doing what Becca tells me to do because it's her readathon. The next one is Pa, Read the Last Book in a Series, and I'm going to hold up the 3rd book because it's literally on my cart, but I'll be reading Tyrant's Throne by Sebastian Castell. Me and Lindsay read Saint's Blood this month, 5 stars. This is a 5-star series for me so far. Let's hope that it ends on a positive note, but Tyrant's Throne, I'll be reading that. And then I can finally get onto Play of Shadows, Crucible of Chaos, and what's the other one? Play of Shadows, Crucible of Chaos. I think that's it. Oh, I also need to read mid-level in 7, but that's not part of the series. Anyway, going off track. There we go. And then finally, it's Ladies in Waiting, sorry. And it's read a book with a group of people. Now, again, I don't have this physically or in any capacity yet, because I wanted to get hold of some hardcovers of this series, but after some digging I can't get the hardcover of book 1. But if Editing Lisa can be asked, she'll put it here. Legacy of Steel by Matthew Ward. I'm reading this. It's all about fantasy book club, and we are on to book 2 in July. And Jesus Christ on a bicycle, book 1, peak writing, world building, character development, all the political intrigue and the weaving of the betrayals and the scheming and everything about book 1 was just, it tickled my brain and made me think, and I absolutely adored it. I was definitely in the right headspace to read that book this month, and it was the perfect time to just dive into this political quagmire of absolute madness. But it was amazing, and I can't wait to get the Legacy of Steel. So that was it. I will be reading other things potentially in the mix. One of the other things I am definitely reading is Meaning and the Undead by Amy McCall. Amy does also have a channel, so I will leave the links down below. I have had this on my TBR for ages. I have owned it for I don't know how long, because it's just gone on my shelf, and it's been one of those books I've been like, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. And I just haven't, because I don't have any focus. But we've put it down on the plan now, so we're gonna read it for the podcast. It's me and Jem that'll be reading and reviewing this, and I'm so excited. Oh, I nearly forgot, there's another one that I'm definitely reading, which is Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. That is a novella. That is for the Mass Along. Actually, I'm lying, there's 2 more things. I'm just gonna stop lying to you, okay? And I haven't written these down, but the things I'm taking part in. And yes, for people wondering, this is still a small TBR for me. But we've got a Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. That is a novella, so it's going to be a quick, easy read. And then we've got the Chronicles of Ixia read along. We are reading Stormglass ? And that is hosted by Tori and that's it. That's my very, very short MBR for this month. And I'm only taking part in one readathon, which is mad for me. I don't think I'm going to get through as many sort of like full books as I would like, because of the vlogs I want to do and the try chapter things, and because there's so many books I want to try chapter 4. I think that like full books, like finishing books in July, probably going to be my lowest month for actual like fully completed books. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna feel bad for that. I'm doing things that I want to do, so it's all good. If I've forgotten anything, which I probably have, not gonna lie, I've proven by the end of that I forgot 2 read-alongs that I was taking part in. So I will, you'll see my vlogs, that's all I can say. If you do like me and you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're here and you want to let me know you're here but you don't have anything to say, please leave a black heart, very much appreciated. And until next time, enjoy what we're reading, watching or doing, and I'll see you all very soon.